Hey everybody, welcome. This is my transformation video for Fanshobby MB29, the Blaster Team. And let's be honest, this will be one of the quickest and easiest transformation videos you will ever see. So let's start with Astroscope here. Close his legs together. You can see got a couple tabs and slots. Give a nice little squeeze. You get that little bit of a click in there. And then you flip him over. Bring this arm out. If you have that rocket installed, you have to do that before you move the head. Bring that arm out, flip his head up, close him up, and then bring his shoulder down, and there you go. He is in his bot mode. I'm going to lay him down because he's going to fall down otherwise. We'll do payload next. Split his legs. This, you can have it up front. If you did, that means it's tabbed in, so you can bring it out of the way if you wish. We'll go ahead and rotate around 180. Bring his his arms down. Bring this black piece straight down and then push it back all the way. And then you can either leave this red piece up so it does not interfere with the legs or the waist, or you can bring it down if you want a little bit of a cleaner head look. There you go. And then for Sky Blast, I'll pull his head up. I'll rotate this arm around. I'll separate the engines to untab them from this tab that goes into that little slot right there between the engines, and that's on both sides. I'll bring the legs down at that upper joint. I'll rotate so that the slanted piece with the little thoop is facing forward. I'll rotate his arm 180 and then bring his arms down. And there you go. Man, wasn't that easy. Let's go backwards. Super easy, right? We'll rotate that. We'll rotate that. Spread the engines just a little bit and push them back up. And then you've got those two tabs going into those slots. And as you do this, just make sure the knees are straight and the ball joints just kind of straight enough. They are ball joints with swivels, so it's easy to manipulate those. Oh, there we go. Once you get that back taken care of, you can push the head down. I just did it by mistake. We'll rotate this around until the little thoop gets into place. Make sure the other arm is nice and straight, and that is Sky Blast. And then Astroscope. Pull his two halves apart. Bring the head and neck assembly back. Fold the cannon up. Fold the shoulder up. And just get a nail or something in here and split the legs. And there you go. And you can, these are his legs. So you can position these, I think they're supposed to be solar panels, however you wish. The hand is technically supposed to be straight out, but you can always, rotate it in if for some reason you wanted to do that. And then you've got his head facing out here. Again, if you really wanted to, you can just rotate it backwards and then you won't see his face anymore. Maybe you don't like seeing his face. And, of course, firing. So, that is that. And we'll do payload next. So, I'll do the legs last so I can show you that. So I'll go ahead and rotate the legs 180 at the waist. Pull out on this black piece. You can also push it from behind as needed. Okay, get that nice snap when you come forward. Then flip it up. Rotate the arms up at their shoulder ball joints. And then you have options. If you want this facing backwards, you've got these two tabs going into these two cutouts right here. And you just bring it together and it'll get nice and flush just like that. Or if you don't want that, you have the option. You have a very small slot right here for these two tabs. So bring this all the way down and then you close the legs up on it and it will tab into the thighs and it'll help keep the legs straight. And then for back here, these don't tab into anything. However, you do have this little square piece, and you have this tiny, tiny little notch. And the square piece does line up with those notches on both sides. It doesn't, as you can see, it does not tab in. But it does line up, so it at least tells you kind of where they're supposed to be sitting. But there's the team. And I will show you the combine mode as well, of course. It wouldn't be a good video without it. So, let's see here. We will go ahead and split the legs and bring the handle around. Now, you push in from this side, or sorry, this side, and then you can grab it. You have two options. You can either leave it out like this and have it tabbed into the thighs, or you can bring it around and tab it into that. That's the one I'm going to show you. Then close that up, bend at the knees. Now is what we're going to do here. You've got two very small posts, and then this post that has a notch taken out of it. The two posts will go right in there, and the one with the notch goes into this. So line up the two main posts, give those a good squeeze, and then line that one up. And this one isn't incredibly secure, it just kind of helps to align things. And then back here, you have this port for this post. So, like I said, bend at the knees and just give that a good squeeze once you get it lined up. And this can be a little tricky because you don't want to untab the three posts that you already did, but there we go, I got it. And everything up here is still tabbed in, looking good. Get that, there we go. All right, and then next, just rotate his arm out to make space. Go ahead and close up the legs on astroscope. Rotate. Fold the arm in 90 degrees, and that will just slide right into here. And then if you want, you can leave his legs like that, and it's, you know, kind of like a magazine if you wanted to imagine it that. Or you could rotate them 90 degrees, spread them out, and now it is a bipod. So there you go. Done. And then, of course, to break it down, super easy, right? 90 degrees, separate, straighten, flip upside down, and separate the solar panels. Boom, astroscope. And then here, straighten out that nose cone and untab payload. Make sure that his legs are tabbed back in because you probably undid everything like I just did. And there is Skyblast. Straighten out his knees. We'll untab this, flip the handle back around, and for the now I'll just put it back in here. But you can also split this apart and put it in there if you so choose. And there is payload. There is the team. Boom. Done. We just went through all three modes of these guys. It's a glorious thing, isn't it? Alright, well thank you for watching. I doubt this helped anybody, but hey, maybe you got some entertainment out of it. So, until next time, see ya!